you get this sense of both dread and sadness as you're looking around.
Well, I had a deal maybe that you might want to do.
A deal?
Yeah, you know, us being equals.
I breathe the free air once again.
I'd allow you to use your reaction to shit your pants if you want. Greetings, and welcome to Crucible of Fate, Episode 13, Part 3. I'm your host and killer DM, David Carter. If you haven't seen Part 1 and Part 2, I suggest that you check those out first, as this is going to be a thrilling finale for our group of contestants for Episode 13, and you want to make sure you know what their history has been with one another before this final event. Before we jump into the Crucible, I just want to say a big thank you to both Chris and Jonathan, who are playing in the game today, for becoming patrons and for supporting the channel. Thanks very much, gentlemen. I appreciate the generosity. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoy the show. All right, before we begin, let's get reacquainted with our players and their characters for tonight. So first off, in the top left, we have Mare, who's playing Andriel. And then we have Pat, who is playing Deathtrap. In the top right, we have Chris, who's playing Felros Helder. In the bottom left, we have Tom, who is playing Suave Thoughtbreath. And last but not least, we have Jonathan, who is playing Stack. Welcome back to the show, guys. I am really looking forward to seeing what happens here in our conclusion. Okay, we are going to jump into the Crucible right after the intro video. We'll see you in a minute, guys.
It's time. Bring them. Offer them riches, offer them glory. I don't care. Just bring me their souls.
As you wish, Master.
Yes.
You think you have what it takes? Every roll can mean life or death. 120 contestants. Who will survive? Who will win? It could be you. This is high stakes D&D.
So as you all emerge from the portals that bring you into the Fate's Hand Tavern from these wormways from which you just left, you see Thurmgul standing in the middle of the Fate's Hand Tavern, a bit of a smirk on his face as you all kind of gather your senses and steady yourselves after the strange movement being pulled once again back to the Fate's Hand Tavern by the Shadowed Hands. Congratulations to you all. You all managed to survive the wormways. Quite the majestic creatures, these things. Not very reliable in their young stages of development, though. I salute all of your ingenuity for managing to make it into the portals. Stack, I have to say, that was a close call for you.
Yeah, I wasn't sure I was gonna make it early on, but I think it was Paula saved me, which was really great.
He does seem to stick his nose where it doesn't belong sometimes, I must admit. But at any rate, I'm glad that you did make it, Stack. I think that it will be a much more entertaining fight here as we split this party. Without you, I think it may have just been a little bit lopsided, perhaps. At any rate, we will find out shortly, actually. But before we get into determining the order for your intermission actions, I would like to quickly review the items that are remaining at the gift shop, just in case you feel like making a last-minute purchase. So as the display cases appear around all of you, you can see that the Tier 1 items are both sold. In Tier 2, there is a potion vial with transparent liquid within the liquid, a crescent moon shape that appears to be black and quite solid as the potion vial turns to give you a better look. You can see that this crescent moon shape is like sliding back and forth with gravity. There's also a shield with many intricate angled grooves and designs that cover the surface and seem to make the shield much thicker than it actually is. In Tier 3, you can all see your own armor, should you be wearing any, although it's slightly changed and made of adamantine and also glowing with magical energy. And finally, a cloak or robe, as you see fit, in the color and material of your choosing. But what does remain consistent is that the cloak or robe are covered completely in eyes that are looking in every direction. So those are your items that still remain in the gift shop. Many useful items there. It could sway the battle to come. At any rate, it is you who must forge your own fate. So with that in mind, I will need everyone to roll initiative, starting with Andriel, please. 12. Death Trap. 18. Belros. 22. Suave. 9 for Suave. And Stack. 4 for Stack. So we will begin, and I will put the rest of you back into the waiting room, save for Felros. I will see you all shortly. Greetings, Felros. It is your turn to do your intermission actions first. What would you like to do?
First, I want to thank you, Thangul, for your generous host and hospitality.
No problem. It's my pleasure.
Second, I'd like to forfeit my action, and then for my next one, cast Mage Hand.
Okay, very well. You wish to use the cast spell intermission action to cast Mage Hand?
Yes.
It will appear right before you go into the portal.
Well, thank you. I just take a bow in front of him. Stand up.
Are you sure there's nothing you'd like to do with your second intermission?
I went in to see the actions of what everyone else does. Allegiances, yeah. There can only be one winner.
So nothing for you this time?
No, I'm good.
Very well, then I...
See what happens? That fate holds what it does.
Indeed. I wish you the best of luck in the battle to come.
Thank you.
Greetings, Death Trap. It is your turn for your intermission actions. What would you like to do first?
I would like to go to the Archivist and do some research.
The Archivist. Interesting. At this point, the Fate's Hand Tavern fades into the shadows for you as the grand archway of the archives appears all around you. On the left, great piles of bones, and on the right, endless stacks of books and tomes. Out of the darkness, you see the form of the Archivist come into the light before you. Greetings, Death Trap. How may I be of assistance to you today?
I would like to get as much information as I can on the Red Dragon wildfire, specifically looking for strengths and weaknesses.
I see. In that case, I need you to make an investigation check, please. 19. Taking that roll into account, What you get back from the archivist is, I'm sure that Queen Wildfire would be touched at your curiosity and intrigued at the thought of you planning to face her once again. For what it's worth, she is immune to fire. In regards to other damage, vulnerabilities, there aren't any. There's no other resistances or vulnerabilities or immunities other than an immunity to fire. You should also know she is quite resistant to... No, not going to do that in character. With a 19, you'd also learn that she has 3 legendary resistances per day. She can take 3 legendary actions per round. Is there anything else specifically that you would like to know, Deathtrap?
No, I think that should do it.
Very well. Should you face her again, I would be quite excited to watch the battle unfold.
Hopefully there'll be one next time if I meet her.
Good luck to you today, Deathtrap, and thank you for paying me a visit. And with that, the archives dissolves away as the Fate's Hand Tavern reappears, and Thermgul is once again before you. And for your second intermission action, Deathtrap.
I would like to drink a potion of speed, my second one, and I would like to also cast a Shield of Faith, and I assume I could do these both right before we go through the portal.
Okay, so yeah, with the cast spell intermission action, you can also drink a potion. So you're gonna cast Shield of Faith?
Yes, Shield of Faith. I'm going to drink speed first and then Shield of Faith, and I'll kind of describe what that looks like when we go through.
Okay, that sounds good. So just for the folks at home, that's a concentration spell and raises your armor class by 2?
That is correct, yes.
Very well, Deathtrap. With your Shield of Faith all but cast and your potion drunk, is there anything else you would like to do for this intermission action?
Nope, that's it.
Excellent. I see you are well prepared. I hope that fate favors you during the next game. Greetings, Andriel. What would you like to do for your first intermission action?
For my first intermission action, I would like to parlay with Suave. I feel like we have a little bit more to say to each other.
One moment, and I will see if he's available. Greetings, Suave. You have been summoned to a parley circle by Andriel. Do you accept or refuse?
I accept.
In that case, Andriel, you have 3 minutes and it begins now.
Hi, Suave. I'm glad to see that you made it out okay in that last room.
As I am to see that you have escaped.
Thank you. I know we kind of lost time the last time that we spoke, but I do believe that you correctly read my intention that I would rather not go into this challenge alone, and I would like to have somebody on my side who I can trust and who seems to be an honorable individual. So I think that you're that person.
I hope you're right.
No, but yes, honor means a lot to me, and that is a sword with two edges. Because the first 2 rounds, I was approached by Stack, and he, as you told me last time, he also talked to Felros, which I think is not very honorable, in my opinion.
As I said previously, I don't have anything personally against Stack, but I do wonder that if Paula's calling him to do one thing and Nyla says the opposite, I wonder who is going to win out.
Yeah. I think he's a liability.
What is your plan going forward?
I think maybe threesome with Death Trap would.
Have you spoken to
Not
Death
yet.
Trap? Do you think he can possibly be trusted?
He tried to save Nilo.
I remember. That is really all I guess I'll just say quickly, I know time is short. Belrose did not reach out to me today, so I think he has correctly deciphered that I was not interested in allying with him, but I do worry that we may be vulnerable going in with just us, so I trust your judgment if you...
I try to contact Death Trap when it's my turn.
I would
And
be
that
on
is
board.
3 minutes. I trust you at least got part of your plan together. But that ends this parley intermission action. Suave, I must return you to the waiting room. And for your second intermission action, what would you like to do, Andriel?
You just love this part, don't you?
The rules are rules. I can't possibly give you more time, then everyone would complain and I would seem biased in some way. You know how it is.
Of course. Well, for my second action, I didn't thankfully have to expend a lot of my power or energy during that last encounter, but I did need to tap into my key to get out of there so quickly, so I would like to go into this next encounter at full strength, and I'm going to take a short rest and meditate.
A wise choice. Okay, in that case, you get back everything you would with a short rest. Anything else you would like to do on your short rest, Andriel?
No.
Very well. And I will see you in just a few minutes. Good luck in the battle to come.
I look forward to it.
Greetings, Suave. It is your turn for your intermission actions. What would you like to do first?
I think first of all, I will try to talk to Death Trap.
Parley with Death Trap. One moment, please. Greetings, Death Trap. You have been summoned to a parley circle by Suave Thought Breath. Do you accept or refuse?
I accept.
Very well. In that case, Suave, you have 3 minutes, which begins now.
I am glad you survived so far, and I just need to ask you before I start asking my real question. Have you been approached by one of the others?
This round, no. Last round, Stack asked me if I would use his potion on him if he went down.
Okay. I have talked with Andriel. Or I was approached by Andriel, and we had some kind of agreement in the last round as well. And I think you would be a good addition to this kind of pact. Because I see Stack as being
Simple-minded?
not simple-minded, but disturbed. And he approached me last time, and he approached you, and even I know he approached Felros as well. Or he talked with Felros. Maybe it was Felros that talked for him. I don't know. But I see Felros as being dishonorable.
Agree.
And that's why I think these two are the weakest links.
Well, Felros had no need to take down Nilo. Wouldn't have got us out of there anyway. I was trying to run over to help him before I got frozen, or before I got knocked down by the breath. I know it looks like Andriel has got to be a monk. I don't blame her for hiding from the dragon. But
I get that, yes.
Hopefully she will add something to the combat. And I'll be blunt. I was hoping you and I weren't going to go toe-to-toe, because if they played it smart, then they could take us both out, because we'd beat the crap out of each other and we'd have nothing left.
That's true. But I'm glad we have some kind of consent.
Yep.
So we three try to survive.
Yeah. I kind of like Stack in a weird way, but...
As do I. But he is unpredictable.
Yeah, true. But don't underestimate him. He's got some abilities.
Yeah, he does. That I'm sure about.
All right, well...
But,
I'm going to tell you that
Gentlemen,
I think we're better
that
off.
is 3 minutes exactly. I apologize for interrupting, but I must do it. This ends your parley. And for your second intermission action, Suave, have you decided?
I think I talked with Andriel to tell her about what I think is a successful talk with the death trap.
Just one moment, please. Greetings, Andriel. You have been summoned to a parley circle by Suave this time. Do you accept or refuse?
Yes, I accept.
Very well. Suave, you have 3 minutes, which begins now.
I have talked to Death Trap, and he seems to agree that Felros and Stack are the ones to beat.
Okay.
So...
Did he seem, You seem like a decent judge of character. Do you find him to be truthful? I suppose we can never know for sure.
I detected no sign of falsehood in him.
And does he seem like he would like to ally with us?
I think I got a yes out of him. Because he agreed that Felros is unhonorable and that Stack is unpredictable.
I suppose we'll have to see where everything falls, where all the pieces fall when we get into the battlefield then.
Yeah.
I will try to help and protect you as best as I can.
Yes, I will try my best to protect you.
This whole thing does not sit very well with me, but as I said, getting home is priority. I'm sure you have folks waiting for you as well.
if there is a possibility for us to get home, we will take it.
Who do you intend to target?
I think it depends on
What situation?
what they do. Yeah.
Yes, as we know, we can make all these plans and they can change very quickly depending on what situation we find ourselves in.
Yes, it depends on who has the quickest reaction to do something.
Well, I appreciate you letting me know, and I will consider Deathtrap an ally until he shows himself to be otherwise.
I asked him if he talked to the others, and he said he did not, and he was not approached.
Perhaps he has been thinking it might be safer to go on his own, and I can certainly see the logic in that as well.
Yes. I see that too. But for now, he seems to be an ally.
Then
And that is your time once again. So this concludes the intermission action.
That just for a quick question. I think it's too late now, but could I have made an insight check on, or is that like an intermission action in itself?
Oh no, you
on
Deathtrap?
Deathtrap, yeah.
Yeah, you could have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Too late now.
Yeah, treat any of the other contestants or Thermghoul or like anyone as an NPC that you would encounter in a normal game, because even though this is a game show, it's still like a real campaign. So you can insight check anyone at any time.
I insight checked Thermghoul.
not gonna like what you say.
No, definitely not.
Greetings, Stack. It is your turn for your intermission actions. Tell me, what would you like to do for your first one?
Oh, well, hi there, Thermghoul. I hope everyone else had a good intermission action. Well, I had a deal maybe that you might want to do.
A deal?
What if, us being equals, what if I gave you all of my money, every gold I have, and you give me one fate sphere that I can only use in the gift shop? All of my money.
The fate spheres are beyond monetary value, I'm afraid, Stack, and it is also beyond my capability to provide you with an additional one. This would also breach the rules of the Crucible. I'm afraid I cannot agree to these terms.
That's fair. Well, in that case, I'd like to parley.
Who would you like to parley with, Stack?
I'm gonna roll the dice for that, because everyone seems so nice. We'll do 1 is Andriel, 2 is Felros, 3 is Deathtrap, and 4 is Suave. Let's see where it goes.
Deathtrap, I believe.
Deathtrap. That sounds really nice. He was really nice last time.
Just one moment, please. Greetings, Deathtrap. You have been summoned to a parley circle by Stack. Do you accept or refuse?
I'll accept.
Very well. In that case, Stack, you have 3 minutes, which begins now.
Hi, Deathtrap. How's it going?
All right, Stack.
That's great. I was just curious if you were on like a team for the next thing that we're doing.
I actually am.
Well, that's exciting. Do you have room for one more by chance?
I was
honest with me.
I was approached by one, and they said that there was someone else. So I don't think there is room.
Oh, well, that's really sad. Could you tell me this? Is there anything on your body that'd be worth taking when your corpse is on the ground?
probably everything I got.
Everything you got? What's between warriors? What's the best thing on you right now? So I can just grab it real quick when you're bleeding out on the ground and wishing you were on my team.
Stack. Probably my best thing is my armor, and I don't know that you're gonna have time to get that off.
Oh yeah, it's really nice. Oh, it's a really nice chain. Well, I guess we'll see which gods are more powerful in this next fight. I really appreciate your honesty with me.
I wish you could stay alive, and I hope you do in a way. So
yeah, maybe we both will.
It might happen.
It might happen. All right, Death Trap. I'll see you on the field.
Stack.
All right, thanks, guys. Well, there we have it. Stack. Perhaps the odds are stacked against you, huh?
Well, that was a pretty good one, Mr. T.
I've been sitting on that one for a while. What would you like to do?
I have been. It feels like weeks I've been sitting on it. Could I, you know what? I'm gonna make a choice this time. Could I parlay with Andrea? I haven't talked to her yet.
Just one moment, please. Greetings, Andriel. You've been summoned to a parley circle by Stack. Do you accept or refuse?
Accept.
Very well, in that case, Stack, you have 3 minutes, which begins now.
All right. Hi, Andriel. How's it going?
Hi, Stack. Well, I've been better. How are you holding up?
I'm doing pretty well. Just been talking to some people.
Yeah.
The gods and people. Similar things. I guess gods are technically people at some point. Do you worship someone?
Well, the place that I grew up was, it wasn't the domain of one god in particular, but there were many gods and scholars and healers not gods that lived there, worshippers of gods, different gods that lived there.
Oh, well, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Did you have a particular favorite? I feel like you would like Pala, because that's the god of goodness and light, and you just seem like a good person.
Oh, that's kind of you, Stack. Pala has, I can't say him and I are always the closest, but I do believe that he watches out for all of us.
Well, I like that so much.
Yeah.
With your charismatic personality, I'd imagine you have a team going into this next session.
Well, I have spoken with Suave a few times now, and I do consider him an ally, yes.
Well, that's lovely. I talked to him before our last thing, and he was really nice, and we talked about working together.
Yeah.
But I haven't had a chance to talk to him this time, so I guess we'll see.
Yeah. Stack, I've got to tell you, I'm sorry we haven't had a chance to talk before now. Can I ask you a bit of a personal question?
Andriel, we've gone through so much together. You can ask me anything.
Well, do Pala and Nyla ever tell you to do different things that just don't line up? What do you do if that happens?
They tell me different things all the time. Nyla's voice has gotten louder since I've been here. Normally I just weigh what's in front of me and I see which one makes more sense. People are normally Pala friends or Nyla friends, and most of the Nyla friends are dead. So I hope that we can be Pala friends, which would be nice.
Oh, Stack, I don't know what you did to end up here.
I trusted my Nyla friends, which, you know what? It still may lead me to good things. Who knows?
I don't know if your Nyla friends have your best interests at heart, Stack.
Why do you say that?
Well,
on that note, I'm afraid
place.
the 3 minutes is up, although I would love to hear this interaction continue. Rules are rules.
We'll talk more after the next session. Andrea.
Good luck, Stack.
Good luck.
And that concludes your intermission actions. Stack, I wish you the best of luck in the battle to come.
Thanks so much.
Problem. I hope to see you at the end of this.
You will.
Alive, I might add.
Oh, well, then I'm not sure after those parleys. Oh no.
Excellent. All of the intermission actions have been completed. The pieces are on the board, as they say. It is time to make some moves. So, first things first, and I think I normally give the choice of the battleground to the person who is in the top left, but we have been quite consistent with our placement. So this time I'm going to ask Death Trap, if you could roll a d10, please. A 3. Well, not surprisingly, 3 has already been chosen, as there is only one split the party battlefield that remains. So this leaves only battlefield 7. And it is a very appropriate place for two of you to rest eternally in. Many lives have been taken in this forest. A very sad place indeed. If you would all follow me, it is time now to move to the gated gallery. And as Theramgol turns and begins to float away from you all, the Fate's Hand Tavern fades away as the gated gallery appears all around you. And you can already see that in the Split the Party column, the portal is making its way forward. And as you all gather around this portal, preparing to enter into what will be the final battle of some of your lives, potentially, I am going to need everyone to roll initiative once again, starting with Andriel. 10. Death Trap. 24. Belros. 10. Felros's mod was a 3. Andriel, what was yours?
6.
6, okay. In that case, for now, I'm going to make Andriel an 11. Suave. 14. And Stack. 6. So as the portal comes to a rest in front of you all, you take a moment to look around at one another one last time, preparing yourselves for battle. Death Trap, if you could just tell us your last words, what's in your hands, and anything different that people might notice about you.
All right, well, he's going to walk up slowly, staring down Theramgul, say, "You got me, I have to admit it. It's like a mother having to choose between her children. I'm not going to let this bother me next time. If I'm your general, though, there's some of these people that I'd like to have go with me." He drinks a potion, and then he casts a spell, and that little embossed skull that's on his shield kind of projects out and then kind of floats around him, and it's similar to a picture where the eyes are always looking, no matter where you're at, that shield is looking at you, Shield of Fate, and he'll walk through.
Okay, and in your left hand?
Left hand is shield, right hand at this moment is nothing.
Suave.
Suave has the crossbow in one hand and the shield in the other. And he looks at all and says, "The die is cast. Let's hope it's our advantage. You walks through.
Andrea.
Andrea pulls her quarterstaff off of her back and she kind of looks at the others in the room with her, kind of something maybe like sadness in her eyes, and then she turns to Therangul and the sadness turns to something more like hatred, and she squeezes the quarterstaff so you see her knuckles whiten, and she doesn't say anything, but she just jumps through the portal.
Focus that energy, Andrea. It can be helpful. Belrose.
I walk up there, I touch the crystal, the gem that's embedded in my chest, and say, Mage Hand, Pairs, left hand shield, right hand sword. I turn to Therangul, bow, turn to stack, wave, and jump through.
Back.
Stack walks up, kind of bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and then kind of looks back at Therangul.
Well, that was some interesting things I had, and guess we're gonna have to go kill him.
And then his eyes kind of turn a little like a darker shade as his pupils kind of grow. His eyes are like dark black, and you see little like shadowy wreaths come out of it, just rub it there. And then,
All right, I'll see you later.
And he jumps to the portal. He's just got his shield in one hand, and the other hand's free.
And with that, all of you feel the shadowed hands grasping at you, pulling you towards your final destination for Split the Party, knowing full well that two of you will not return, not alive at least, from this battle. As you are being moved forward and propelled by the shadowed hands, you begin to feel cold air flowing around you. The sounds of a forest at night, although quite muted. A little bit of light begins to appear as you can see the moon of Pala, although it is very far away from where you now stand. And you now
that's awesome.
Find yourselves within a dying forest. The vegetation almost seems to be a little sad. The trees bent down and kind of like broken and twisted. Most of the vegetation no longer present. This is a very old forest, and you get this sense of both dread and sadness as you're looking around. So in this dying forest, we have right here Suave in the red cape. We have Andriel in the corner here. Coming around to the other side, we have Felros behind the tree right there. And then we've got Death Trap with a couple of condition rings on him. And then finally we have Stack behind the tree over on this other side. So the walls and trees all provide half cover, as do these statues. So although they're pillars, all 5 of them, they're actually statues. And the 4 around the outside of the circle, so these ones like here and over here, they're humanoids with no faces, and they're all pointing towards the center. And at the center, you see a robed figure with its head down and the like cowl kind of hiding the face. The hands are like down to the side and a little bit behind the figure, and chains are restraining them to the ground, although it's carved from stone, but it's meant to show someone clearly in captivity, with all the other statues around it pointing towards them with like an accusatory blank stare. The rest is just kind of like stone walkways. The green is what might have been grass in a very beautiful garden at one point, but is now just brown and dead, as are the trees. And once again, there is a definite feeling of sadness within this entire area. With that being said, we will split the party. Death Trap, you are up first. So I'll just swing it around so that you're visible. This is you here in the corner.
Right. So I got a movement of 40. So I want to move and dash. So a total of 80 feet and see how close that gets me to Felrose.
Okay, 80 feet towards Felrose. Just 1 sec.
I was waiting for that, actually.
35. I would say with your movement, you can get up to him using your dash action, and I'll just bring it around.
So is that all 80 feet?
Yeah. Maybe 75, but essentially.
All right, I'm going to use my extra action from the potion of speed to attack.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll, please. So what weapon are you pulling out?
Sorry, free action to pull the longsword, sorry.
Okay, longsword. 14 to hit Felrose.
No.
Swing goes wide as Felrose definitely moves out of the way. Anything else for you, Death Trap?
No, just say Nilo says hi.
Suave. It is Suave's turn now. Suave, you are right here in the rock.
Yeah.
Beside the rock, not in the rock.
I am the rock.
We're in the rock.
Can I get to this pillar / statue with my 20 feet of movement?
20 feet, okay. Just behind it.
Alright. How far is Felrose from me?
Okay, Felrose currently 5, 10, 15, 30, 75 feet from you, and also behind half cover.
Alright, so I have to roll with disadvantage for my hand crossbow.
Okay.
So half cover gives you what? Like a
Plus
2 AC?
2 to your AC, yeah. So
Yeah.
disadvantage and 11
No.
sails well wide.
Very wide. Yeah. I take free action, take my potion.
Bonus action, yeah.
Yeah, but bonus action, yeah, of course, and drink it. Should I say what it is?
Yes, please. Well,
It's a potion of healing.
you could message it to me if you want to keep it secret. Okay. Understood. Is there any visual elements to this?
No, but well, if they look at the potion, it's a blue potion and it bubbles and steams as if boiling. And maybe there is, a slight glow to my body.
All right, sounds good. Next up is Andriel. Currently, Andriel, you are right in the corner by these walls.
Okay. Are these walls short enough that I could jump over one of them?
Yep, definitely. I would still just ask for an athletics or acrobatics, whichever you prefer.
Okay. I'd like to go over, onto the stone.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, just give me whichever one you prefer. 21, okay, no problem. I mean, you hop up over it. That would be 5 feet of movement and 10 feet of movement to get down to the other side.
I'd really like to just take a quick look at the statue in the middle of the room. Do I have enough movement to get there?
You want to move up to it, like as far as you can? Okay, so yeah, you've used 10 so far. So you want to use 45 to go up to it?
Yes, if that's enough.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 45 would get you 5 feet away from it.
Can I investigate it as my action?
Sure, yeah, you can definitely do that. Go ahead and give me an investigation or even a perception check. 16. All right, with a roll of 16, you can see that there are no real discernible features of this humanoid who has has been sculpted in a way that there's like a cowl thrown over them. You can see that chains go up inside of like the arms. You can't see that it actually goes around wrists, just the chains go inside the cloak. You can also see that chains come down from within where like the legs would be. You also notice that there are many like cracks and chips in the way that it's sculpted. It looks though like damage, not that it was part of the original like artist's concept. And these cracks kind of run in various places throughout the whole thing.
Okay. For my bonus action, I'd just like to spend a key point to use patient defense, and I'm gonna face the corner where I see Death Trap and Felrose engaged, and just go into a dodge.
So go into patient defense. Turn around to face the ongoing battle. And that's it for Andriel?
Yes.
It is now Felrose's turn.
I turn to Death Trap and go, well, you shall meet him next. As a bonus action, I cast Hexblade's Curse, and I just touch my gem, and just eyes glow a bit red. It just looked like it just like a essence just blows at him, like a reddish beam or something that only he can see.
Okay, and that's on Death Trap, did you say?
Yes.
All right, I'm just gonna put magical effect token on Death Trap just to denote. Blade's Curse. Okay, and what's next for Felrose?
Then I look at him and I go, I hope you can see in the dark. Just cast darkness. I just say darkness.
All right, so you use your action to cast darkness, and that's a concentration 15-foot radius or 20?
Yes, 15 sphere.
Yeah, 15-foot radius sphere. So to cast it, you need to have your arcane focus in your hand. So are you dropping your weapon to clutch your chest to cast?
Actually, you know what? I will.
Okay, no problem.
Because it's a really cool ability I have for that.
All right, so you drop your weapon. I'm just going to put it right here on your right-hand side.
Yep.
You clutch your arcane focus. You cast your darkness. Anything else for you on your turn?
Are you able to turn the camera?
Yep, there we go. Sorry.
Okay. And can I rotate around the trap so that my sword is without 5 feet from me.
I got a question.
Yep.
If he cast a curse, is that a cantrip?
No, it's a class ability.
Oh, it's not a spell? Okay.
No.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Hexblade's Curse is a class ability.
Yeah.
Okay, and you wanted to move right for what, sorry?
Right around to the other side of the trap.
Okay.
But so I'm 5 feet away from my sword, and my sword will immediately vanish.
Okay. You wanted to move there, right?
Yeah, so that way I'm 5 feet and it vanishes, and I can summon it when I choose to.
Okay, sounds good.
And that way, well, they may know where I am, possibly.
Well, the giant sphere of darkness would give it away.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way. If you know where I am, I know where you are. You can't see in it either.
One question, though, before we move on. So, for your hex weapon or your hex blade, so I don't know the exact terminology, or your pact weapon, if it is. Does it disappear as a free action?
If you move 5 feet from it, it actually disappears.
If you move 5 feet from it. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. It's just an ability that for hex, back of the blade, when you move 5 feet from it, it disappears.
Mm-hmm.
You can immediately summon it.
All right, there we go. That concludes Felros' turn. It is now Stack's turn. Stack, you're over here on this side of the board, behind this tree.
Okay. I am going to use 2 sorcery points and use my and cast darkness on myself as well. I'm going to cast it through sorcery points.
Okay. 2 sorcery points used. Cast darkness. Okay, and that is a class ability, right? To be able to cast that using your sorcery points.
Yep, and I just messaged you what that means. Yep. Cool. And then I want to walk 30 feet towards the center pillar.
For simplicity, I'm also going to take this tree away. Do you want to be behind the pillar, though?
Nope. I want to be like... I guess I'll go behind the pillar. It's probably not a bad idea, actually. No, I want to go like towards them. I want to be like in front of the pillar.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 30?
That's fine. Can we have like, we can talk for 6 seconds? Is that what we can do? Cool. I was gonna say,
hey, Andrea and Suave. It's nice to see you guys here. Looks like it should be a fun time. I wonder who this is.
and you guys can't see, but I point to the statue. And then that's it. It's my turn.
Okay. At the end of all of your turns, you notice that 3 ghostly apparitions appear from within the statues that are pointing towards the center. One appearing directly in front of Stack.
I don't think we see that.
You don't see that. No, you don't see that. But it's there. One appearing directly in front of Suave. One appearing beside Felros. And all 3 of them, although they're in separate locations, almost simultaneously, they touch the person closest to them and just say into their ears,
Pray.
as they point towards the central statue. So as they point towards the central statue and issue the command for you to go and pray, I need the three of you to make wisdom saving throws, please.
Oh, jeez.
Let's do it in order here. So let's start with Suave.
Yeah, with the -1. Nice.
17.
Nice.
Belros, I need a wisdom saving throw, please.
All right.
10.
Oh!
That's horrible.
A 10 is a fail. A 17 is a pass. Stack. An 11 is also a fail. So, Suave, although this powerful command echoes through your ears and tries to affect your actions and your behavior, you're able to have the strength to block it out of your mind. For the two of you that did not pass, you're now under the effect of a command spell, and you must spend your next action on your next turn following this command, which was to move to the center and pray at the statue in the center.
That would be exciting.
And that is the end of round 1. We are back at the top for Death Trap.
So just a clarification on darkness, and I'm not asking if either of the two of them have any way of seeing through it, but normal rules, you're taking 5e rules where dark vision doesn't see through it, right?
That's correct, yeah. Magical darkness cannot be... You can't see through it with dark vision. So
Okay.
essentially...
So as far as I know, Felrose can't see through it. So I'll just say, as I attack him, I can't see and you can't see, and I am going to attack. I assume that's at disadvantage under darkness.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just added the blinded condition ring to your stack of condition rings.
All right. So my first portion of my action is to roll at disadvantage on an attack with my longsword. That is not going to do it.
13 at disadvantage.
Right. My second attack.
14.
And then I will use my extra action as a single attack as well. Nope.
Okay. Yep. So all of your attacks do not reach the intended target within the magical darkness. Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
No.
Suave, it is your turn.
Is there a chance that Suave could topple the statue?
Is that what you would like to try to do with your action?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and... Are you attacking it or trying to push it over?
I'm trying to push it over.
Very well, then give me an athletics check, please. A 15. You put both hands onto the statue or push your shoulder into it, and you feel it budge for a second, but it resets itself. But it is not fastened into the ground or buried. It is sitting on the ground. You were close, but it's not enough to topple the statue.
So this ghost-like figure would get an attack of opportunity if I leave. If it's unfriendly, right?
It's possible, yes.
Yeah.
But what's your passive perception?
9, I guess. Yeah.
9. So when it touched you on the shoulder, and like whispered its command in your ear, it turned to look at the statue and like pointed towards it, but it didn't raise like a threatening hand towards you otherwise.
Mm-hmm. So, what if I follow the command? 5, 10, 15. Move into the direction of the statue in the center, but stop right behind the pillar, or the statue down there.
Okay, you want to stop?
So I get two. Yeah, I go against counterclockwise.
Okay.
And I stop right there. Yeah.
Stop right there. Okay. Yeah.
As if I'm on my way to the pillar.
Yeah. So as you do move away from the area that it's able to affect, it did not take an opportunity attack at you.
That's my turn for now.
Okay. In that case, it is Andriel's turn.
So, Andriel, seeing what Suave was trying to do to the pillar, will just quickly shout out, "This one looks like it's been hit." And then she's going to take off towards the sphere of darkness that she knows Felrose and Deathtrap are inside.
Okay. Sounds good. So you see this solid sphere of black. So are you running like towards the dead center of it, or are you moving to one side or the other? How are you approaching?
I'm heading into it to where as close as I last saw towards where Felrose was.
Okay. With all your movement?
Yes, please.
Very well.
Or as far as I can get. Can you tell me how much movement I have left when I'm like right on the edge of the darkness?
So at 25, you were at the edge.
Okay, then I'll go in.
Okay.
Yeah.
30. As you move forward, your skin goes like deathly cold as you feel another presence in here with you, and you are shunted a bit towards your right, and then bump into something or someone physical directly in front of you.
Do I have any sense which one of my two fellow players I've just run into?
So give me a perception check, but I'll say it's at disadvantage. Unless you have some sort of blind sense or blind sight or anything like that.
I don't. I have a pretty good passive perception, but...
What is your passive?
16.
Okay, then go ahead and roll your perception at disadvantage, but Sorry, you said your passive was what? 16 or 17?
16, yeah.
So it'd be an 11 since you're at disadvantage. So you can't roll lower than an 11.
Okay.
Yeah, so 7. So with an 11, what size is Felrose?
He's medium.
But what's his stature, I should have said.
Fit, tall, which is probably about 6 feet area.
6 feet? Okay, and what are you wearing armor-wise?
With that, it's my coat with armor built into it, like a scale mail built into it, goes straight down. My long white hair and just more or less like fine threads, like a nice vest set, but it's encoded in armor all through.
Sure. Okay. And Deathtrap, what are you wearing?
Splint, adamantine splint.
All right. And how tall is Deathtrap? And
6'8".
6'8". Okay. So with an 11 passive, I would say that you would know the difference between Felrose and Deathtrap.
Okay. Then I'm going to take a swing with my quarterstaff at what I'm pretty sure is Felrose's shin.
Okay, so go ahead and make your attack with disadvantage, please. 13 does not hit as you flail into the darkness. Anything else for Andriel?
Yeah, I'm gonna make an unarmed strike as my bonus action.
Okay, go for it. 19, Felrose.
Yeah.
Okay, that you feel the quarterstaff, or an unarmed attack. Okay, you feel that you've made contact with whichever part of your body you're striking with. What is that strike, by the way?
It's using my elbow, and I'm gonna swing right into the kneecap.
Actually, can I use shield?
Yeah, if you want to burn your reaction, you were already casting, so you've got your arcane focus. So you can burn a spell slot for shield.
Yep.
Okay.
So my elbow bounces off the shield.
Indeed, yeah.
And it startles me a little.
Anything else for Andriel?
Did I have any movement left? I'm sorry, I should have been keeping track of that.
So I believe when you got to the edge, I said you had 25. You moved in an additional 10. So yeah, you would have 15.
Then I'm going to back out the way that I came and just kind of hover on the edge of the darkness.
Okay. As you back, you're hovering on the edge of darkness. Felrose, although you can see her, you've already used your reaction, so you cannot take it.
I did, yes. Sorry, yes.
Okay, and that concludes Andriel's turn. All right, Felrose, it is your turn.
Apparently I'm commanded, so.
Yep, all right, so you spend your turn moving 10, 15, 5, 30 is your movement?
Yep.
Would Death Trap get an opportunity attack there?
No, he does not, because he cannot see the target. And in order to make an opportunity attack, you have to be able to see. Okay.
Does the darkness move with him now?
It does, yeah. So.
Yes.
Yep, thank you for the reminder. Actually, Andriel, you are within that darkness currently.
Okay.
As Felrose just kind of takes a knee and begins praying at this statue.
So he's prone?
No, he just took a knee. He's not prone.
Oh, okay.
There's no mechanical effect. That's just narrative. So at the end of your turn now, you are no longer under the effect. Okay. That makes it Stack's turn.
Same thing.
Your movement is 30?
Yep.
5, 10, 15. The darkness with you. You also take a knee and begin to pray. At this point, a new creature glides onto the battlefield, making its way to this point right here. For those of you with line of sight on this creature, you can see that it too is ghostly. You can tell that it has elvish features, and it is in fact a banshee, just for clarity. It stops its movement at this point, and for its action, it uses its horrifying visage. We're gonna go with visage because we're speaking English right now. So I need everybody within 60 feet that can see her. I need them to make a wisdom saving throw. So that would include Stack.
Because I was praying towards the statue, would I be looking at her? It's fine if so. I just figured I'd throw it out there.
No, you know what? I'm going to say you were focused very much on following that command, and your back is currently to her, so you cannot see her.
And he's in darkness as well, so he can't see her anyways.
Well, yeah, but no. Okay, I'm also going to say that Felros was intent on following.
Yeah. So the eyes would be down like this. So.
Last round. Oh yeah, so you'd both be praying.
We value religion. Be able to save something.
Follow the command.
As we're consumed by darkness, we're like, we value religion.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll say you're still continuing to do that. So you're both not affected by the horrifying visage. However, Suave, Andriel's blind. Death Trap does not have line of sight. So Suave, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please. 13, that is the DC. So you are not frightened by her horrifying visage. All right. So that ends that turn. This spirit disappears back into the statue. This one approaches Suave and issues the command for him to pray. This one does so to Death Trap. So, Suave and Death Trap, I need wisdom saving throws from both of you. Suave first. 9 is not enough. Death Trap, wisdom saving throw, please. 24 is. So, Suave, despite you kind of going along with the movement of it, you were not actually praying. So you hear this command being spoken aloud to pray once again. And this time you feel compelled to follow the order. However, Death Trap, you managed to shake it off. That ends their turn. Top of round 3, Death Trap, it's your turn. You're no longer blinded as the darkness has moved away.
All right. So I still would assume that Felrose cannot see in his own darkness because I don't know any better than that. I do not know that Andriel is there. So I would take the quickest path to the center of the darkness while saying to this guy next to me, fuck off, ghost, and go after Felrose.
So, do you know which darkness is which? Because he was blinded?
Well, I did see the darkness move away from me, so I assume I would know the edge of... I would assume I see the edge of your darkness, knowing that's the edge of your darkness.
Yeah, honestly, there'd be no depth perception anyway, as they're both two spheres of solid black, and just the way they're lined up, he would just hit Felrose's first, so I wouldn't even know if he knows that Dak has one, or that there's another one even.
Right, and unless I heard something with Andriel, I don't know she's there. I mean, even if I heard him go, I could have figured it was this ghost thing, so.
All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 is your normal movement, right? But you're hastened?
Right, correct.
Okay,
So I
and
got
then your
40
hastened
for-
movement, 5. So as soon as you get to the edge of the darkness, you smack in to someone, but it's like right on the edge of the darkness.
So in previous rounds that you've had, you've stated that even though we can't see, we pretty much know where people are in darkness. It's just disadvantage, right?
You can hear them unless they're in some sort of position to be able to make a hide check. However, this is not one of those cases. In fact, you can hear Felros praying.
then I will move around whoever I bumped in and hope they don't opportunity attack me.
Okay. And did I say it was 10 of your 20 hasted movement to get you here? I believe that was what it was, right?
No, I was on the other side of that thing, so I think I've already moved 20.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're asking.
5, 10.
And 5 into the darkness, yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20 would be enough. That is the end of your movement.
Right. Now let's see if I can hit. Disadvantage again. Uh-oh. My longsword disappeared. I found it. I can't see it. All right, my first shot.
10
That
misses.
is not going to do it. Whoops. I'm going to roll a second dice because I rolled only one. Doesn't matter. My second attack is going to miss. And then I will use the extra attack from the haste again. And try to roll that one properly. Here we go.
Does haste give you 3 attacks and double movement, or is it just like...
No, it doubles my movement. And then it gives me 1 extra action, which I could use as a single attack. But I get 2 attacks around now. Normally.
Oh, that's cool.
So 15.
No.
I know, you have your shield up still, so... which I can't
The only
see.
thing that's saving me right now.
And I will be done. I do not have a bonus action to use at this moment.
Just for clarity though, Felrose, was your shield put up in round 2 or round 1?
My shield was just put up. Like when Andriel just hit me.
Okay.
Yeah, round 2. It was round
Yeah.
2 we put it up.
Okay. Sounds
Yeah.
good.
So when it comes to my turn, it disappears.
All right. Suave, it is your turn.
I'm probably swinging over his head because he's kneeling.
I'm living on a prayer.
You move forward
That's right.
and
He lands in darkness.
into the darkness.
This is almost comical.
Star Trek Into Darkness.
We're blinded.
Blinded by the light.
And you take a knee
Sorry.
and begin to pray as well, which makes it Andriel's turn.
Would it be fair to say that since Death Trap almost knocked me over walking into me, that I would be aware that he's there and might be able to get into a flanking position?
I would say with your, you have a passive perception normally of it was 16, right? So -5 because you're blinded, so passive 11. You know exactly where they both are. You know where they both are. So I don't see, and there's nothing about the blinded condition that doesn't dictate that you don't, that dictates that you don't know where to like move. And
Yeah, it's just darkness is just complete darkness. You don't see anything. You don't know unless someone's making a move or anything.
so I don't see any reason why you wouldn't be able to move into a flanking position just based on the noise that's happening. So you are still obviously having your attacks at disadvantage due to blindness, but with flanking it would be offset, so it would be a straight roll.
Okay. So I'm going to make an attack against Felrose with my quarterstaff.
Okay. And guys, if I'm saying things that you're not agreeing with, please do speak up. A natural
nice.
20 for a critical
Nice.
hit. So first off, that's an automatic... Wait, you're using your quarterstaff?
Yes.
Okay, right. All right, so it's an automatic 6 damage. Now I need you to roll your damage.
I have a question about the whole darkness thing. If they can't see and just assume I'm feeling around, don't they still should have no clue what's going on, or possibly do a flank position? But they would know if they'd hit a pillar or anything. So
So, okay, well, this is...
Just as
this
curiosity,
yeah.
sorry. Just
No, it's a valid question. Totally valid question. But you can still hear where people are despite the blindness, right? So using your hearing, you know where people are, and you were praying. So that's my validation for them knowing where everyone is.
So, all right.
But
so I'm looking into a thing. A creature cannot flank if they cannot see their target.
okay, that's what you were triggering me to, yeah. So if you can't see, then you wouldn't get the advantage. So
So wouldn't that be made at disadvantage then? Or?
yes.
So you just have to be disadvantaged.
Yeah. Just hold on a sec. Let me just look up flanking. Optional rule flanking. A creature can't flank an enemy that it can't see.
Yeah.
There you go.
I just rolled that straight, so
Yep.
I'll roll
Yeah,
again.
just roll again. 24 to hit, Felros.
Just.
Okay. So,
Wait, how much does shield give you?
5.
5 or?
5.
Okay, then yeah.
In that case, go ahead and roll your damage, and that's a versatile quarterstaff.
Yes.
So no longer a critical hit, so a total of 9 bludgeoning damage to Felros.
And then I'd like to spend a key point to make that a stunning strike.
Okay, and what's the save?
It is 14.
What type of save?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Con?
I believe it's con. Yes, it's a con save.
Okay. Con save DC 14, please, Felros.
No.
So that leaves Felros stunned. Putting stunned on it. Okay, then I need a Constitution saving throw for your concentration.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, just give me a second. It's hard for me to focus. Yeah.
So the effects of that are that Andriel is no longer blinded. There is no magical effect that remains upon Death Trap. Still have your potion effect and your own magical effect that you generated because you haven't been hit yet. All right, so we're ready to carry on. It is Stack's turn, and he is no longer praying.
Okay. So the statue, how many chains are coming out of this thing, the statue?
You can see that there are at least 2 on each leg and at least 2 on each arm. But where the chains, they come down from within the cowl and then down into the base of the statue, and then they just kind of disappear because they're just sculpted as if they were going into the ground, but they just meld into the base of the statue.
Okay. My question is, if I cast Ray of Frost and I try to pump it through the 2 chains. In Stack's mind, he's like, I want to break these chains and see what happens because he's just curious.
Sure.
Could I cast Ray of Frost and put my hand up against one of the chains and try to make it go through one chain and through another chain and break the chains off the statue?
Sure, yeah. So Ray of Frost, that's a targeted attack spell, right?
Yes.
So go ahead and make your attack roll at advantage since it's a static target.
Oops, I thought I hit advantage. Did I not? Oops, let me roll that again. This is my advantage roll.
13. So you grab onto one of those chains and the magical energy flows through you and you see it turn to ice. Just roll your damage.
Yeah, like that.
13 damage. All right. So this sculpted element of chain, was it on the arm or the leg that you cast it at?
The arms.
The arm, okay.
That's how I pictured it anyways. Yeah.
As you cast your spell, you just see the it all freezes up one of the chains and then shatters, and all the stone dissipates off of it, and you can see now that there is a metal chain beneath this statue that's almost like humming with magical energy, and you can see it kind of like snap tight for a second and then go loose and then snap tight, but there's something that is actually chained beneath this statue.
Cool. Okay. And then I'm going to use my orcish ability to dash as a bonus action. And I am just going to go, I'm going to try to go where I started, behind that tree that was removed.
Over behind the purple circle over here?
Yep. Yeah, I'll run like 60 feet behind the purple tree circle.
60 feet, okay. 5,
And then that'll
10,
give me
15, 20, 40.
And right as I'm leaving, I'll just be like, "Hi guys, I'll be right back. Don't do anything I wouldn't do."
All right. With that, it is now the Banshee's turn. For a better viewpoint of the Banshee here, you see the Banshee just float all the way up the front of the statue here. Doesn't seem to be paying any attention to anyone else other than this statue. And you just see her like head go down for a second as she like brings it back and just screams the most deafening banshee wail that any of you have ever heard. And I need everyone that is within 30 feet of her, which is everyone within this concrete circle in the middle, which conveniently has a 30-foot radius. I need you all to make Constitution saving throws, and we're gonna start with Andriel.
Nice timing, Stack.
Very nice.
21 is a pass. Suave. 25 is a pass. Death Trap.
Uh-oh.
12 is not. That is a failure. Death Trap. At the sound of this wail, you immediately drop to 0 hit points.
Just a second. You said Constitution save. Death Trap save was a Charisma save.
Oh, good eye. Death Trap.
My bonus on con is worse, so sorry. You're correct, and I apologize for that, but my con bonus is only +3, so I still would have failed.
Still, I am a stickler for it, so let's have a Constitution save just to make things spicy.
Now I'm going to feel bad if I pass.
Spicy.
21.
Nice.
You pass. You are not affected by the whale. Is affected, however, is the statue. As you see that one of the chains on the left leg also shatters, and one of the chains on the right arm also shatters. And now out of these 8 chains, 3 of them are now broken, and you can see them like moving. And although the statue is not moving, it gives you the impression that perhaps this is more of a gateway to another dimension. And you can see now these chains are going slack and snapping taut and moving to the left and moving right. And more cracks are beginning to form in this statue. That is the end of round 3. We begin round 4 with Death Trap. Oh, my apologies. specters disappear back into their pillars, and the banshee disappears within the statue in the center. That was just my little bit of chaos of having everyone have to roll a save or drop to 0 hit points. But it is over. So, Death Trap, it is your turn.
I am going to move, not up on the raised area, but I am going to move a move and a dash towards Stack.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, regular move. 5, 10, 15, 20, because you're hasted in your regular move, and now you're taking the dash action. Now you're going to dash another 40. Okay.
Right. Yep.
That tracks.
5, 10, 15, 20. Would hit the tree.
Ouch.
Hey, do you care
Move around it.
which side of the tree you go around?
Wow. Probably I would go to the right of the tree, whichever way my character is facing. He moves right.
5, 10, 15. Okay, you are once again blinded.
And what did you say? What did you say to me again?
I said, get back here, meat.
Meat?
Meat. And I am making noise so others know where I'm at.
Okay, Suave, it's your turn.
Can I? No, I can't. But I go to the, not to the pillar, but to the wall. You can just see the top of it.
Okay.
On the screen here. Just into that general direction.
This one?
Yes.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh, 20. I only have 20. Yeah, like that. I use one action to dash, yeah. Like closer to... No, let's get behind the wall or next to the wall on the brown grass. Just at the top there.
Okay. On the other side of the wall?
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, like there. And I look... Well, I turn so I can see the darkness and the pillar, or the statue in the center, if anything should show up from there.
Okay. Very well. Andriel, it is your turn.
Okay, Andriel is going to follow. She's going to head towards the circle of darkness in the corner.
Okay. Just straight towards it?
Yep.
5. So 50 gets you to the ring of darkness.
Okay, I will... I'll spend my last 5 feet of movement and step inside.
Okay, so with your last 5, you step in and hit the tree.
Okay.
George of the jungle.
And I'll use a key point to use Step of the Wind to dash and get into the fray and go up next to Stack.
Okay. Just give me a perception at disadvantage. 21. Okay, with a 21 perception at disadvantage, I'll say you can just tell who is on which side of the fight. So do move around here.
Okay.
When you would like
And,
know that you're engaged with Stack.
Right. And I'm gonna say, I'm really sorry. I really hoped it wasn't gonna come to this. And then I'm going to hit him in the stomach with my quarterstaff.
Okay, let's have an attack roll at disadvantage because you're blind. We've already established flanking does not count, so a 12 to hit Stack.
No.
Okay, then I'll use I have 2 attacks, which I kind of forgot the first time. I'm going to use my second attack, and I'm going to do the same thing, this time swinging for his shin.
Okay. Well, once again, don't catch anything with your quarterstaff on that attack.
That's the end of my turn.
Very well. It is now Stack's turn.
Okay.
Hey guys.
And Stack, you even though, well, you can see, so yeah, you're good. I was gonna say you could tell who's on either side of you, but you can see, so.
I see it just flailing wildly as Stack's looking at it. All right. What was that? Okay, cool. Gosh, what do I want to do? I'm going to Misty Step to the first pillar. Bonus action.
Okay, so you're gonna Misty Step to this pillar here?
Yep.
Actually, you know what? You can't go there because Misty Step you have to be able to see. So it'd have to be one of the areas off to the side by the edge of the walls. Misty Step, you have to see the point you're teleporting to, I believe.
Are you saying it's because of the tree in the way?
Yes. Yeah, what else?
And then I'm going to move. I'm going to move like 10 feet away from them, and I want to have a good shot. I'm going to cast the ice bolt again, cantrip at the chain. I want to break another chain in the center.
Okay, from where you are currently?
I guess, yeah. If I can see it.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can see it. Go ahead and make your attack roll. At advantage.
Sorry, I'm trying to do the advantage that it keeps. Cool, 18.
All right, 18. You're aiming for one on the right-hand side?
Yeah, whatever one's closest. As I see them breaking off, Stack's just like curious. He thinks that it might be like Nyla coming to hang out or something. So he's gonna try to, yeah.
Okay, so currently the right leg has 2, the left leg has 1, the left arm has 1, and the right arm has 1. Where would you like to aim it?
I guess I'll completely you said the right arm has 1 left?
Yep.
I'm assuming I can only aim at 1 chain. I can't try to line it up to hit 2 chains.
Yeah.
If I can do that, I do that. But otherwise, if I can just do 1, I do the right arm to try to free that up.
Okay, so you shatter what remains of the statue covering on the chains of the right arm.
Okay, no damage. It just does it. Cool.
Well, no matter what damage you do, it shatters it. So you've affected the most you can do with it.
Awesome. And then I would just like to use my movement to do 30 feet. I'm going to go to the other tree up there. So straight north, the other corner.
Right here?
Yeah, just outside. Yeah. I want to try to kind of stay away from the pillar if I can. So maybe I'll go 15 feet up and then 15 feet diagonally away.
Okay.
From the pillar.
So 5, 10, 15 this way?
Yep. And then kind of 5 more, and then maybe 10 feet to the left, diagonally left. Yeah. That sounds great.
Okay, there we go.
Is jumping over those walls considered rough terrain? Or
no, you just have to make an athletics or acrobatics, but it doesn't cost additional movement.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, never mind. I'll go by the pillar then. That's fine. I'll go straight. I just want to get farther away from them. You know what? That's fine. I'm good. That's my turn.
Okay.
I'm happy with it.
Okay. It is now top of round 5 for Death Trap.
So Guiding Bolt does not say that I need to see the target, but does cover going to make a difference?
It would give him a +2. And it would be at disadvantage because you can't see him. But
Right. Oh, that's right, because it is an attack. All right. Then I am going to move 80 feet towards him again. I don't see how close that gets me, so that's the move and then a dash.
okay. It would get you base to base, but you're blinded once again.
Right. And then I will use my extra action for an attack at disadvantage
Okay.
with my longsword. One of these days I'm going to get lucky.
I feel it coming.
Not on that one.
Not that one. Like, I feel it coming. Oh my gosh.
Come on. Fight me.
Okay, anything else for Death Trap?
Nope, that's it.
The
All
Jeff's
right.
gonna be tired soon. He's running his whole map.
Suave, it is your turn.
I think I will move straight to the darkness
Okay, you will move
with my 20 feet.
straight to the darkness.
I'm slowly following. Very slowly following. I'm sneaking.
I love that Death Trap and Andrew all booking it. You're like,
Okay, there's your 20 feet.
You know what? I try to topple this again. The one I'm standing at, the statue. There was a strength check, straight one.
Yep, or athletics.
Oh, athletics. Oh, that's better. I will try that then.
A 23. So this time
hey.
you do manage to push it over, and it shatters on the ground. As you do, one of the chains on the left arm shatters, and it is now also free.
You know this feeling of instant regret? I shit my pants, and is that a bonus action?
I'd allow you to use your reaction to shit your pants if you want.
I use... no, that was my action. That wasn't a free interaction, right?
No.
I wait. I wait what's coming.
Okay, so that's it for Suave. Andriel, it's your turn.
I'm going to, I think I would have seen the general direction the cloud of darkness went, so I'd like to go over the wall towards that direction.
Okay. I'm just going to move it for a sec here so I can reach. So you're just going straight towards the darkness?
Yes.
Just give me your acrobatics roll. Oh, man.
Wow.
You leap up onto this one for 40, flip over the path, landing on the other one for 55, but you are now blind, standing up here.
Okay. I go into a little 3-point landing, just to be a little fancy. And, okay. I'm blind. I'm right on the edge. Can I throw a dart into the darkness?
You can certainly try.
I have my quarterstaff in one hand. Can I use another hand to grab a dart and throw it?
Yeah, as part of your attack action, you can draw ammunition as part of the attack.
I don't know exactly where anybody is, but I kind of see the general
That's
place.
the disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
A 20 to hit. Stack.
I'm gonna cast shields. I feel like I can't risk it, so I'm gonna shield it up as I see it coming at me.
All right.
A bit surprised. I guess no one can see my facial expression, but
Hope you don't do that too much.
A reaction used to cast shield, which makes your AC what right now?
it's not you.
22. Okay. Andriel, anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
It is now Stack's turn.
Okay. If I talk to them, can they respond?
On their turn.
On their turn?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna real quickly say,
Well, hey, Death Trap. Hey, that was a pretty nice shot with that dart. I say that we should just kill Suave, otherwise we do this all day. Anyways, that's my idea. Bye.
and then how far am I from the statue? And can I see all of the change?
How far are you from the statue? You're
Actually, it doesn't matter. Actually, can I see all of the chains from where I am?
You can see now that the chains that are on the arms are moving kind of freely. You can still see that there are chains attached to the legs.
How many chains are left?
3.
If I cast Magic Missile, could I break all 3 chains using 1 Magic Missile out of each one?
I'm going to make you roll the damage for each one.
Okay. Do I have an idea of like how much damage it takes to like break a chain? From my previous blowing up of chains?
Well, with your Ray of Frost, you did...
I did like 13 damage.
Then I didn't bother making you roll before. So...
If not, that's fine. I just figured I'd ask before I...
Yeah, as most players do, you guys are now swerving, so we're swerving together. I'm gonna say 3.
3, love that. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna shoot 3 magic missiles at the 3 chains.
Okay, let's have your 3d4 rolls.
Oh my gosh.
One of the chains shatters on the left leg.
Let's go!
Another chain shatters with 1 left.
That's all of them.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see the last one come in. With that, the last of the chains shatter, and you guys feel the ground begin to tremble and quake. There is something massive that is happening right now. You see the statue starting to shake as well, and more cracks are forming through it. And then it just explodes outward. And you see the other statues that were pointing just like get blown backwards and fall and all break. You hear the sound of like a rending, tearing noise as almost like a zipper opening in reality. You see this crack form in the material plane and start to open. Being a split the party zone, as I believe I've mentioned on previous episodes, every split the party zone contains a very powerful demon, one of which has just now been released.
All right, but we don't actually see the demon yet. We just see the
Not
portal.
yet, no.
Okay.
Death Trap, it's your turn. Oh wait, no, Stack, sorry, it's still your turn. That was your action.
That was my action. Yeah. I'm gonna like, Death Trap can't see this, but I give Death Trap like one last look after I said that thing about Suave. You can't see it obviously, but then I would like to run 60 feet. I'm gonna take a bonus action dash using my Orcus thing. I can do that one more time. And then I'm gonna move 60 feet towards like that green circle tree up there and try to I think I can get behind the wall in 60 feet.
Okay.
Maybe, just barely.
60 feet. All right. So from where you are.
And I will end my turn there.
Andriel, you are no longer blinded.
Oops.
Death Trap, it's your turn at the beginning of round 6.
So I'm going to have to... 40 feet's not going to get me up to him since he moved 60.
Correct.
So I'm going to move 80 feet to get on the side of him away from the rift that was just created. So he's closer to it than I am.
Okay.
And I'm not going to try to hop that wall.
Well, with 80 movement, you'd be able to get up to him and move around.
Right. And I am going to, of course, keep shooting my mouth off and make an attack.
Okay.
Why not? Stack's seen this so many times now. You already know how to attack.
We're like Tom and Jerry, aren't we? You know.
Oh my gosh.
20. But
Yeah, his shield is still active currently.
I don't.
Oh
think
no,
it
it's
is.
not.
There's
You had your turn, right? So a 20 to hit.
But I will still use shield again.
Okay. Shield is cast once again.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
you're-
Okay.
I don't know it, but I know you're burning spells. I mean, out of game, I know you're burning spells. My character
Yes.
doesn't know it.
Out of game, I'm not burning first level spell slots anymore. Oh my gosh. But whatever. All right.
Damn it!
Is that it for Death Trap?
That is it for Death Trap.
Suave.
Suave moves 20 feet up to the tree that's not being able to see. We're not being able to see right now.
I'll take these all off. You want to move up to which tree?
The one that we cannot see yet, right now, because it's up in the north. Like, yeah, if I can, to the wall. 5, 10, 15, 20, no. Well, it's going to be the pathway then, next to the wall.
Okay, this one?
Yeah.
5,
10,
15, 20, like in the middle of the path?
No, like next to the wall, next to the. Yeah, that's even better. Yeah.
Okay. And anything else?
And hey, I haven't used an action yet. I can ready my crossbow, and I do that if something comes out of this magical thing in the center and attacks me.
Okay, so you're readying an attack action?
Yeah, I'm readying. Yeah.
Okay. Andriel.
And that's it.
Andriel, it is your turn, and you are currently on this wall.
So seeing, having done this a couple times now and now seeing a new threat appear in the middle of the board, Andriel is going to just jump down and get into a position behind the tree.
Okay.
And
There, that would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet of movement.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. 35 to where you are now.
And I think I'm going to end my turn there this round. I want to wait and see what's happening in the middle.
All right, Stack, we're back to you.
Okay. Neat. I am going to cast Command on Death Trap. And I'm going to use the word flee. It is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Death Trap, I need a wisdom save from you.
I'll make sure I roll wisdom this time.
13. Is that enough to beat?
That fails.
That met your DC?
No, my DC is 15.
Okay,
That'll
so with withdraw, you mean move away from you as far as possible?
The target spends its turn moving away from you by the fastest available means.
Okay.
I'm gonna come around to the opposite side of him so that I'll stay within 5 feet of him, but I want to come around and be on the opposite side so I'm farther away from like the demon, whatever thing's coming out of it. Zach has no idea.
Okay. Over to the other side.
And I'm just gonna, as I get ready for that, I kind of clutch my Nyla pendant and I look at Death Trap and I say,
Well, I can't wait to pry your split mail off your cold, dead body. And now get out there and die like a man.
and then I'm gonna stare at there.
All right. That is the end of the round. All right. At the top of round 7, you see 2 clawed hands kind of peel their way through this tear in the material plane, and then out of which steps a 10-foot tall demonic-looking creature, flames on its back, horns, and large black claws. Appears here. I know it's a bit underwhelming compared to some of the other minis, but I assure you mechanically it can hold its own. So, as it stares out at the lot of you, figuring out where it is and what is going on around it, you hear it say,
Free air once again. I thank all of you, for it is now my turn to let my wrath be known across Soraya, and I will begin with you.
And it is now this creature's turn. In typical hunter and hunted fashion, I will now roll a d6 to see who the target will be of this attack. 5. You guys remember what your numbers were after Hunter and Hunted, but I have here in my hands the original list. Number 1 was Andriel. Number 2 was Death Trap. Number 3 was Felros. And number 4 was Nilo. Number 5 was Stack. Number 6 was Suave. So this creature stares intently at the sphere of darkness, and with its true sight of 120 feet, it stares intently at Stack as it begins to move quickly 40% of its movement. And it will take a multi-attack with a flaming greatsword that appears within its hand. The first hit, a 28 to hit Stack.
Yeah, it is.
As you are hit for 17 force damage.
It's a flaming sword that does force damage?
And 11 fire damage.
Okay. 28 total. 28 total. Sorry, one sec. I'm just going to debate something in my head real quick.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Yep. 28 damage total. Okay.
With its second attack, 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And this time for 16 force damage. And 15 fire.
Does 31 damage?
Yep, 31.
All right, Relentless Endurance. Staying at 1. Let's go.
Okay, so you dropped below. Your Relentless Endurance kicks in. You're on your feet with 1?
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, I'll let you out. Stop it.
And you need to make a concentration save on your darkness, though, 2, in fact.
All right. Go. Okay.
Yep.
And then the second one was 31, so it'll be a 15 saving throw.
Correct.
Dang it.
That time, the concentration drops.
All right.
As does the darkness. We are at the top for Death Trap.
So I am under a command spell to flee.
Yep.
And that says that I have to spend my turn to get as far away as possible.
That's right.
So my assumption is I am going to move 120 feet straight away from the stack, obviously provoking an opportunity attack.
Yep. Okay. So first, you can't move through an enemy's square. So
that's Stack. Remember, he moved behind me.
Right.
Yeah.
My bad. So you start moving here. At this point, it would provoke an opportunity attack from Stack.
I will not use it.
Okay. You then move 10 feet.
Will the guy make a opportunity?
At which point...
Oh, sorry.
You leave the range of this creature. It will use its reaction to make one attack with its greatsword. And that would be a 23 to hit.
No.
All right. He takes a swing at you with this massive sword, but he strikes the dirt by your feet as you start sprinting away. The whole board is only 120 feet, so I'm going to move you as far as you possibly can be, which is here, away from Stack.
So you said that we can go beyond that. Would I have to go beyond that? Because I obviously don't want to get hunted down by Therum ghouls.
Yeah, so I'm going to say that has to be a conscious decision for you to move away under your own control.
Okay.
So you would get stopped there.
All right. Then I would assume that's as far away from him as I can get under the circumstances.
Suave, it's your turn.
I am...
Did Suave take his ready action when the thing appeared?
Oh, no, he didn't.
Oh!
Yeah, that's a good call. So go ahead and take your shot.
Think it's gonna kill him?
Yeah, if it kills him, we renege on his attacks.
I'll hit it with my best shot.
That'd be funny.
Okay, that's a hand crossbow. What's the range on the hand crossbow?
30, max 120.
Is more than 30 feet away when it appeared, so I need it at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
I roll again.
16 does not hit. It goes wide and does not connect with this demon. Okay, so that's resolved.
All right.
That's resolved. We are now at Suave's turn.
Yes. And I'm somewhere beyond the rainbow over there, I guess.
Yep. So you are currently here. Kind of like across the board all the way.
Right.
Do what best angle?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I will move, of course. But where? I will move straight ahead, 20 feet, into the direction of the monster.
There, 20 feet.
Yeah, that's 20 feet. And I ready my action again if it turns against me.
Okay, so for the hand crossbow, is loading automatic between shots? Does it require the load action is what I'm saying?
Your ready was last turn.
Yeah,
though.
you're good. You can.
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so you've readied your action. It is now Andriel's turn.
Can I use my movement to go towards where Stack is engaged with the demon?
Okay. And where would you like to? Gonna move that way first?
How far can I get going?
So I'll just say
As direct as possible?
55 feet away.
The demon is or Stack
Stack
is?
is. The demon is 60 feet.
Okay. I'm going to use a key point to use Step of the Wind to get my extra movement.
Okay.
And I'd like to get behind the demon, so I'm flanking him.
Okay. No problem. So with Step of the Wind, you can easily flank.
Andriel sees how rough Stack is looking, and she can't bring herself to hit him when there's this big ugly demon there, so she's gonna wail on the demon with her quarterstaff.
Okay.
With at advantage, I'm thinking.
Yeah, for sure. 12 will not cut it. You notice right away that this creature is very skilled with this great sword, and the way it's bringing it around in complete control and precision, that attack did not have a prayer.
Okay, I'm gonna do it again.
"24, on the other hand, slips through his defenses. Please roll your damage."
Okay. I'm two-handing it.
Or 11 non-magical bludgeoning damage.
Yes. And I'm gonna spend my last key point to attempt to make that a stunning strike.
Okay. The first thing that you notice As your non-magical bludgeoning weapon hits this demon, you make contact with it for sure, and it does absolutely no damage, and you just see a smirk as it grins at the both of you. You do no damage to the creature. Stunning strike, can you just read that out for me, please?
Yes. When you hit with a melee weapon attack, you can spend 1 key point to make the target stunned until the end of your next turn if it fails a con saving throw.
Okay, I think that's the short explanation. Can you click on it? Is there an expanded one in D&D Beyond if you click on it?
I thought that was it.
It may be. The reason I ask is I thought that stunning strikes could not work on creatures with legendary saves or legendary actions. But
I don't see it. The extended one says starting at 5th level, you can interfere with the flow of ki in an opponent's body, and then it just says the rest.
Okay.
So
yep, no problem. I just I don't know why that's in my head, so
fair.
I'm just gonna do one search. If I don't find anything, we'll just carry on. It's only when you hit with an attack, not when you damage a creature with an attack. So, what's the save?
14 con.
14 con. Okay. He's not stunned by the strike.
Oh, cool. That was a cool idea.
And I think I still have a little bit of movement left because I dashed.
Yes.
Can I back off to like the other side of the tree?
Yep. All right. And he's already burned his reaction, so he does not take an attack of opportunity. Is there anything else?
I'm gonna peek around the tree. I'm gonna look at Stack and I'm gonna say, "Run, you fool!"
All right. With that, he's going to take a legendary action. The target of the spell is going to be Death Trap. As the creature casts Dominate Person. Nope, the range is only 60. So I will roll again.
You're welcome.
Oh, it really wants to go after Death Trap. It really wants to go after Death Trap. 5. Stack.
Oh no.
Stack, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
All right.
You had an effect on my being here. I wish to thank you. I would like you to attack one of these creatures nearby on my behalf.
It has now charmed you through Dominate Person. As you must...
Right before my turn.
Wait for your turn. I'm just gonna double check something first. So Dominate Person. They're currently charmed for you. But it does not have complete control over you yet. You're currently charmed by it, so you do not perceive it as an enemy.
Okay.
That is the creature's legendary action. Andriel just went. It is now Stack's turn. currently charmed by the creature.
So I just see it as like a friendly person?
It's not an enemy to you.
Okay. And it just like beat the heck out of me. Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna look at it and say,
Well, hi there. I bet you're a Nyla worshiper too. You're welcome for letting you out. I didn't want you to be too caged up.
and then I'm going to lick my wounds. I'm going to take bonus action, my last healing potion, and that's 2d4 plus 2. I'm going to get a little bit of health back in the bonus action.
Okay, so actually, because you're fighting the creature, you do get advantage on your save. So go ahead and just give me a new wisdom save, but...
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. All right, so you get 6 hit points back?
Yep.
Oh, plus 2, so 8.
Plus 2. Oh, sorry. Yeah. 8. Thank you. Cool. Yeah, I kind of like talk to, I say those things to him as I'm like drinking the potion, as I'm like gulping little sips from it. Oh, so nice to meet you finally. And then I'm going to, you know, fuck, I'm gonna cast darkness just because I feel everyone else coming back to me at some point. And so Stack's gonna use my last 2 sorcery points and cast darkness as it goes around me.
Right.
And I hope that is enough.
You're concentrating once again. Darkness erupts around you. Is that the end of your turn, Steph?
Feel at home.
I say to the guy, no, I'm done.
Sorry, go ahead and say that again.
When I cast darkness on him, as I see that he can see through it, I say, I just want you to feel at home. I assume it's dark there. And then that's my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it's going to take another legendary action. But first we'll see who the target is. That would have been Nilo, so I'll reroll. 6 is Suave.
I use one of Meredith's, Andrea's treacherous.
Nice.
Yes.
I also need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, please, at advantage. Ian is not high enough, unfortunately. So you too are charmed by this creature, Suave. It's the start of round 8. It is the creature's turn. I will roll to see who it goes after. 1. Andriel.
Fate Sphere.
Fate Sphere used by Andriel, her 4th. Four would have been Nilo. 5 is Stack.
Even though he's dominating me?
I have to go by the rules.
Okay.
Yeah, the story would carry on if it wasn't you that he was attacking, but it was a 5, so he's going after you. Yeah, because otherwise it becomes like a bonus to you to become his ally, so...
What's wrong with that?
I can't allow that. Like I said, logic does not exist in round 1 and 2 of Crucible of Fate. It's by the dice, so unfortunately you were number 5. You were the target of its attack.
Okay.
Greatsword coming down again with a 30 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
For 17 force damage.
Okay. I think I took that healing potion.
And 8 fire damage. For a total of 25.
Yeah, I'm I don't think I that's what was the total of that? Total damage?
25.
25. Okay, I'm going to go for Strength of the Grave. I have to roll a 20, I believe. And I will no, I can't, never mind. I can't even save. It's too much damage.
Okay.
The DC is 5 plus 25. Okay, I'm down.
So the DC is 5 plus damage taken?
Yeah, it's charisma saving throw. I have a plus 7 on charisma, but I would need to roll a 23 to theoretically save. So
okay, so you're down and unconscious. And it makes its second strike with advantage against the downed stack. Natural 20.
Oof.
And it's a crit anyway.
Yeah, but what's your hit point max stack?
42.
42, okay.
Am I dead?
We'll find out here. But the damage is doubled. Crit damage is 47 on the force right away, and 26 more on the fire damage.
Oh yeah, he messes. He messes
just,
up.
It's just a scratch.
So with the chaos that you caused, it has come around. Unless you know of any reason within the rules of Crucible of Fate that you would not be killed, Stack.
No. Nope.
And in that case, as he brings that sword down and drives it into your heart, it is a massive strike that goes all the way through your body, and your heart is enveloped in flame.
As it happens, can I reach out as he stabs me? And I my one hand, my shield drops off my arm, and my other hand grabs one of my amulets, and I go,
"Oh, I'm going to see Nyla. I can feel it."
And then that happens, and I get impaled and disintegrated and all that fun stuff.
All right, Jonathan, I'm sorry, but you have been eliminated from at least this phase of Crucible of Fate. I do hope that you participate in the PvP to earn a spot back into the main game. Man, Stack, what an amazing character too. You had me in stitches.
Sorry to see you go.
Definitely sorry to see you go, man, at least for this phase, but I hope you stick with it.
Great.
I had a blast, you guys. I'm definitely going to be active in the Discord and hanging out, so good luck to all you guys. Gosh.
Yeah, thanks. Great
That
plan,
was,
though.
awesome. Awesome character.
Great character, yeah.
Okay, Jonathan, I will be in touch tomorrow.
Sounds great.
Okay, we'll talk to you in a bit.
Till next time.
Yep. We are still in the game in the moment. So, it is now Death Trap's turn. A portal appears directly beside you, beside all of you. So before we even continue on, as a free action, Death Trap, do you step through?
Yes, I'm completely away from the body that's on the ground, right?
You are on the other side of the board, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go through.
Okay, Death Trap goes through the portal. Suave, do you go through the portal as a free action?
Yes.
And finally, Andriel, do you go through free action?
Andriel kind of shakes the blood off of her and, goes through the portal.
Okay. With that, the three of you return to the Fate's Hand Tavern, where you are greeted by Theramgul, and he is smiling wider than any of you have seen from the action of the previous episodes. And he looks at you all with intent. I am very pleased at what you have all done here tonight. You see, each of these demons has stolen something of mine from me. And I was hoping that one of the groups that might face this Urun would free him from his shackles. For now, I offer to any of you that can bring me the head of this being. And what he took from me will be once again mine. And out of character, for whoever does bring the head of this demon to Therangul, they will instantly gain 1 level. No questions asked. Back in character, that stack proved to be quite the little agent of chaos. But he has set things in motion. For that, I will be eternally grateful. But I don't mean to hog your spotlight. Congratulations to all 3 of you for having survived your episode of Crucible of Fate. Andriel, Death Trap, and Suave Thought Breath. You are the survivors of episode 13. And recommended. Done.
I don't think we like you.
At all.
That's okay. I do not expect everyone to like me. I just need my general to do as he or she or they are told.
This doesn't feel like a victory.
It's funny. I think it does. At least for me, anyway. Anyway, congratulations, whether you appreciate it or not. You are the survivors, and really, truly, it is an act of survival worthy of admiration. And you all. And out of character, congratulations, guys, to the 3 of you. I'm sure your characters aren't thrilled. I hope that you are happy to have made it through the episode.
Out of character, that was great. That was a lot of fun, and you kind of suck, but in game terms, it was good, Dave. It was nothing like tying me up inside.
Good stuff.
It was nerve-wracking.
Good.
Totally.
Good.
I mean, I really wanted to know what was in the statue, so it's... Now we know.
Yep, well, hey, there's always a way to find out, and
Respect to the fallen, by the way.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yep. Hopefully Chris is
They
okay.
fought well.
Okay. Well, with that is the end of episode 13. Thank you very much, everyone. We'll see you in episode 14. And until then, I hope you enjoy a nice long rest. Take care, everyone.